Hello, in this video I'm going to be talking about the eye. I'm going to be talking about the external features of the eye, the internal features, and I'm also going to be talking about what cones or rods are in the eye. So I'm going to start with the external features. I have a picture right here. So externally we have the eyebrow and we have the eyelashes. Now let me get a little bit closer, and over here we have the lacrimal gland. Now this one produces tears, and then it travels down to the canals. These are the lacrimal canals, and then it goes down the nasolacrimal tube. Now there's also the upper lid and the lower lid right here. Now they have scientific names. So this one is the superior palpebra, and this one is the inferior palpebra. Now these eyelids, they meet laterally, and it's called the lateral canthus. When they meet medially is the medial canthus. Now this, I'm gonna put it closer. This part over here in the medial canthus is like a reddish part, is the lacrimal carbuncle. Right here, lacrimal carbuncle. Okay, now this one has sweat glands and sebaceous glands to help lubricate the eye. Okay, so that's it for this part. I'm gonna briefly talk about the muscles. This picture is better for the, okay, so this is for the orbicularis orbiculi, and this helps for closing the eye, closing and opening the eyelids. Over here, we have all these muscles. So we have the superior rectus, which helps the eye move superiorly, and the inferior rectus helps the eyeball move inferiorly. Same thing with the medial, because the name implies what they are. So the medial moves it medially, the eyeball, and the lateral moves it to the lateral side. But now there's two, the oblique. Okay, so we have the superior oblique. You would think it would move it superiorly, but no, it moves it inferiorly. And the inferiorly, it moves it superiorly. Okay, so those are the muscles of the eye. Now, okay. Now I'm gonna change the picture. Okay. Now over here for the eyeball. So the eyeball is divided into anterior portion and superior, well, anterior cavity, I should say, and superior cavity. Now for the superior cavity, we have the retina, and we have the sclera. The sclera is for the white part of the eye. You can see my eye, the white part of the eye. Okay, and I should say also that the anterior has a liquid in it, which is called the aqueous humor, and the posterior is called the vitreous humor. Okay, so back to the, okay, so we did the posterior, right, the retina and the sclera. Now for the anterior, let me get a little bit closer. Okay, so this is the cornea. Okay, this is the lens. Okay, so this is the pupil. The pupil dilate and constrict according to what we need to see. And this one right here is the iris, which is the pigmented part. Okay, and did I say about the cornea already? Yeah, this is a part out here is the cornea. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about the rods and the cones. Okay, so I have a better picture, which is bigger. So let me see how I can. Oh, over here. Okay, so these are the cones, and these are the rods. Okay, so the rods, they have this shape. So what the rods do is they help us in peripheral vision, in like dim light when it's not that much light, it's harder to see, and they can also produce vision in black and white. Right there. Okay, so the cones, they help us with like the color vision, and also with like make it a more sharp vision. And I should say about the cones that they're more common. Okay, so that's the rods and the cones, and this one. And did I show every picture? Oh, we have another picture here, but it's kind of the same thing. But here you can see the iris and the pupil in a better picture. I already talked about them, but this look better in the frontal view. I think that's about it. Okay, thank you. Bye.